as well as being considered two of the best footballers in the world. Paul Pogba and Sadio Mané are successful athletes who know how to enjoy their fortunes. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you're going to see a heated battle between Paul Pogba and Sadio Mané. So, let's fight! Cars! Both players are fascinated by luxury vehicles, but which one has the best cars? Sadio Mané, for example, has a Range Rover Evoque in his garage, a compact luxury SUV produced by the British car brand Land Rover. The interior of the vehicle is equally impressive, with high-quality leather trim and advanced technology. And to enjoy this beautiful car, you may have to fork over $55,000 depending on the model. He was also clicked with an Audi Q7, a versatile sports-driven SUV, equipped with a V8 engine that is quite powerful for everyday use. And to give you an idea of the price, a vehicle of this new model can cost around $65,000. During his arrival in Munich, Sadio Mané also rode in an Audi e-tron, a beautiful all-electric SUV with a battery range of more than 270 miles. The interior of the vehicle is spacious and luxurious, with leather seats and high-quality finishes. And it is no wonder that in order to acquire such a car, it may be necessary to spend more than $70,000. Another vehicle from the same company that he has in his collection is an Audi RS7, a luxury sports car, and the current model is one of the most powerful of the brand's lines of vehicles. The vehicle is equipped with a V8 engine that produces an impressive 600 horsepower and is capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles in just 3.6 seconds and reaching a top speed of 190 miles per hour. And to purchase this vehicle in the most equipped model, you may have to fork out more than $140,000. The player has also been seen driving a Mercedes-AMG G63, a very sturdy and spacious Mercedes super SUV. And despite its large size, the vehicle is quite powerful, being equipped with a V8 engine that produces an incredible 577 horsepower, being able to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles in just 4.5 seconds and reach a top speed of 150 miles per hour. And it is for all this that this luxury SUV can cost upwards of $180,000 in the latest and most equipped models. Further upping the value, Sadio Mané has been photographed a few times with his Bentley Continental GT, a super sophisticated car from the renowned luxury car brand Bentley. The interior of the vehicle is stunning, with top-of-the-line finishes, and of course, is equipped with a super powerful engine capable of easily surpassing 186 miles per hour. And for those who wish to own a car like this, you have to fork out something around $200,000. Pogba, on the other hand, was spotted getting out of a $45,000 Volkswagen ID.3 Max. He has also posted a video showing off one of his toys, nicknamed Nutella Baby. It is a Mercedes GLA 250, a vehicle valued at around $50,000. He has also been spotted in a Chevrolet Camaro, a car with a sporty design valued at around $60,000. Another car he has been spotted in is an Audi RS6, a sports car with a wagon design, capable of uniting comfort and speed in one vehicle, being valued at around $110,000. Pogba has also been seen in a Mercedes GLS, a robust SUV capable of offering a lot of comfort for its passengers. So it isn't for nothing that its price can reach approximately $130,000. The player also once owned a Maserati Quattroporte, a beautiful sports car equipped with a V8 engine made for those who like speed. And to own one of these, you may have to fork out around $150,000. Moving the price up further, he also owns a Bentley Continental V8S convertible, a sophisticated car that may have cost the player around $250,000. It is also speculated that he owns a Ferrari 488 GTB, a super sports car, and the dream of any car lover. And no wonder that its price revolves around the range of $260,000. Paul Pogba is also known to own a Rolls-Royce Wraith, a luxury car valued at around $350,000. The player has also posted a photo while fueling a Lamborghini Aventador, a super sports car capable of reaching impressive speeds, being among the fastest cars in the world. The vehicle features a 770 horsepower engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an unbelievable 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 220 miles per hour. And to own one of these, you may need to cash out more than $450,000. The most expensive vehicle Pogba is speculated to own, however, is an McLaren P1, one of the most desired cars in the world by those that have a thing for speed. And if the player really does own this vehicle, it could be that he has invested over $1 million. Considering the price of the cars, Paul Pogba wins this round. Point for him. Real estate. When it comes to investing in good places to live, the two stars don't skimp on comfort. But who has the most luxurious and expensive property? Sadio, for example, grew up in the humble village of Bambali, which is in the Senegalese countryside near the Casamance River, where most of the housing is modest. Today, Sadio Mané owns a large residence in the area, where his entire family lives, and this is where he stays when he visits the village. It is also known that the player owns a mansion in the Allerton neighborhood, which is in Liverpool, England. Although there are no official records of the player's property, the photos on his Instagram suggest that it is a sophisticated residence, full of amenities for the star to live in with a lot of luxury. And according to some sources, the house was bought for $2 million. There is also speculation that he has a home in Mallorca, Spain, as well as having temporarily moved into Thiago Alcantara's home in Munich once he changed clubs. Paul Pogba, while playing for Manchester United, decided to buy a beautiful mansion near the club. The player's property is located in a prime area known as Hale Barnes, which is part of the Greater Manchester Metropolitan County. The player's property is situated on a plot of land of approximately 15,608 square feet, more than enough space to cater to all the star's needs. In some posts that Pogba has made on social media, it was possible to get to know a little of the athlete's residence. The house's living room, for example, is where the player seems to spend most of his time in. It's where he takes the opportunity to watch his favorite sports matches and also to play with his son. And it's even in this room that Pogba gathers his family to celebrate Christmas. One of the interesting points of this room is that it has large window openings, which end up providing great natural lighting. However, in some photos taken from the real estate company where the player bought the property, it was possible to see other beautiful rooms, such as an indoor pool for when he wants to relax, a huge kitchen with rounded countertops, modern bathrooms that even include bathtubs, and even an amazing game room that is very well decorated, where the player is always sharing his moments of peace in his social media. But nothing compares to his indoor soccer field, a super stylish place with lots of LED lights, where he can enjoy playing ball while at home. And to acquire this mansion, there is no doubt that Paul Pogba had to disburse some serious cash. According to some sources, the property was being advertised for £3,600,000, but the French star managed to negotiate the price down, buying the property for something around £2,900,000, or, in terms of dollar, the small sum of almost $4 million. Not bad, is it? Paul Pogba also seems to like investing in vertical properties, and it's no wonder that in the mid-2020s, he decided to buy an incredible luxury apartment in the city of Miami. The player's apartment is located in the Condo 1000 Museum Miami, one of the most luxurious buildings that there are in the world. This stunning 60-plus story tall tower features a contemporary design, with a facade clad in crystal clear glass, together with a structure composed of curved lines, which help create a super modern look. Entering the building, you can see how sophisticated it is, with it possessing a futuristic and stunning architecture. The residents of this condominium can enjoy a lot of comfort, since it has an infrastructure that only buildings of this level are able to offer. Among the facilities in the buildings are, for example, rooms with bars, places for relaxing, movie theaters, an entire gym, indoor pools with views to the city, and even a private helipad on the top floor. To give you an idea, there are approximately 32,000 square feet of leisure areas alone in the condo. That is, spaces to chill and have fun are not lacking at all. Although there is not much information about the player's property, based on other apartments it is possible to see that they all have spectacular views of the city, which is one of the great things about this apartment. That, and also having all the technology of a smart home, being able to control several things in the palm of your hand. In addition, another great player who also owns an apartment in this building is David Beckham, who has also invested a good amount of money. While the price of Paul Pogba's apartment is unknown, it is known that Beckham invested around $24 million for his. This gives an idea of how much the French star had to pay in order to live there too. As we don't know the value of all their properties, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Exaggerated luxuries. Both athletes can afford to buy everything they want, but which one has the most exaggerated expenses? To take care of his appearance, for example, Pogba has been seen wearing very expensive looks. A $2,200 Ghost Project bomber jacket from Gucci, a $3,500 Dolce & Gabbana blazer, a $40,000 Rolex Daytona watch in 18-karat white gold, a $120,000 Patek Philippe 5905P watch, a $200,000 Richard Mille RM030 White Rush watch, and even a Patek Philippe 5719/10G in white gold studded with a total of 1,343 diamonds, a jewel valued at approximately $453,000. But the soccer player also likes to give away gifts to people he likes. In fact, he has already donated dozens of Rolex watches for the entire squad of Juventus. Paul Pogba has also been seen using private jets to get around, including a Gulfstream G280, a very modern twin-engine business jet. Its interior is very luxurious, with 2 living areas capable of carrying up to 10 passengers in comfort. And to get an idea of price, this aircraft is valued at around $20 million, but in case the player just chartered it on one of his trips, he may have shelled out around $10,000 per flight hour. Sadio Mané, on the other hand, has never been caught enjoying such exaggerated luxuries, being seen at most with a $20 Casio F91W and his most luxurious the $25,000 Rolex Datejust. And for the fact that Pogba has a habit of spending more, points to him. Donations. Both players love to collaborate with charity projects, but which one has made the biggest donations? Pogba, for example, has been involved in campaigns such as donating signed football boots to Charlie's Cancer Support and Therapy, collaborating with Big Shoe 11 to fund surgeries for African children, supporting Charity Water and raising £26,000, which he promised to double if they reached their target, and many other things. Sadio Mané has also donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to build schools, mosques, and hospitals in his hometown of Bambali and in other parts of Senegal. To give you an idea of the size of Mané's donations, he has donated as much as $693,000 to fund a hospital in his hometown. To help people support themselves, Sadio has decided to donate €70 per month to each family in his hometown of 2,000 people, an amount that, although low, is equivalent to a month's salary for a Senegalese citizen earning the minimum wage. On top of all this, Sadio Mané is also an ambassador for Right to Play, an international non-profit organization with a mission to empower vulnerable children. Sadio has collaborated extensively with the non-profit organization to provide equality and empowerment to girls and women in Senegal by raising awareness about the importance of young people having access to sports and education opportunities. As Sadio donates more money than his opponent, he wins this round. Point for the player. Net worth. As 2 world-famous athletes, everyone knows they've made a lot of money. But who has the biggest accumulated net worth? Sadio Mané, for example, had his salary grow as he excelled on the pitch and his name became more and more known in the sports media. To get an idea of his income, back when he was playing for Southampton between 2014 and 2016, some sources estimate that his salary was considered relatively modest compared to the salaries of top Premier League players. Although the exact amount of his salary at Southampton is not publicly disclosed, it is estimated that he was paid around $340,000 per month. This means that his annual salary at Southampton would be approximately $4 million. And while this is not a huge salary for a footballer of his level, it is important to remember that Mané was still relatively young and little known at the time. But it was while playing for Southampton that he became a rising star, scoring many important goals and attracting the attention of other clubs. His move to Liverpool FC in 2016, meanwhile, was one of the most expensive transfers in the club's history, indicating the potential and value Mané had as a player. Since then, his salary has increased significantly and he has become one of the highest paid players at the club. Although the exact amount of Mané's salary is not publicly disclosed, it is estimated that he was paid around $850,000 per month, which means that his annual salary was over $10 million. Mané's salary at Liverpool reflects his value as a world-class footballer. Since joining the club, he has become one of the team's most important players, scoring decisive goals and helping the team win important titles, such as the UEFA Champions League and the Premier League. Currently playing for Bayern Munich, Sadio Mané is living the prime of his financial life, with a salary capable of making many teammates jealous. As the German club's main star, he has by far the highest salary in the team, with sources estimating that he receives almost $2 million per month, the equivalent of almost $24 million per season. A figure is so high that it puts him among the 15 highest-paid soccer players in the world. We also have to remember that Sadio Mané has other sources of income. In 2019, for example, he became a partner in Paydunia, a financial technology company based in Senegal that offers online payment services for individuals and companies. At the time, Mané even said that he was proud to support a Senegalese company that is helping to improve access to financial services throughout Africa. In addition, he also owns a clothing line called SM10, which is marketed in Senegal and other African countries. But undoubtedly Sadio Mané's biggest source of income besides soccer comes through advertising. This is because he has become a kind of celebrity known throughout the world, which has generated the interest of several companies to invest in his image. Among the brands that have already invested in the player are, for example, Nike, Western Union, Tribus, Pepsi, and EA Sports. His main sponsor is New Balance, one of the largest shoe and sportswear companies in the United States. While the specific financial details of the deal have not been publicly disclosed, the figure is likely to be in the millions of dollars range. To get a sense of the value of these contracts, some sources estimate that with all his sponsors, he could be making around $7 million per year from endorsements alone. And although nobody knows exactly how much of a fortune Sadio Mané has amassed throughout his career, some sources estimate that he currently has a net worth of approximately $50 million, a figure that tends to grow a lot in the coming years. Paul Pogba, for his part. Apart from his huge salary as a soccer player, the French star also manages to have other sources of income. Because he has played for big clubs and since he is such a charismatic guy, many people want to know what his life is like, making him one of the most famous soccer players in the world on social media. On his Instagram alone, for example, Pogba has already surpassed the 50 million follower mark. And of course, all that visibility brings him a lot of money. The player takes the opportunity to advertise for big companies, such as the snack brand Lay's, the soft drink brand Pepsi, and his main sponsor Adidas, with whom he has signed a 10-year contract for the gigantic sum of more than $40 million. In his soccer career, his salary only went up as he brought more and more results to the teams he played for. In his time at Juventus, for example, it's estimated that his salary was nearly $8 million per season, and even if that's a gigantic income, it's a far cry from what he earns today. But, without a doubt, it was with his return to Manchester United that Pogba really got the appreciation he deserved. To get an idea, it is estimated that currently the midfielder's salary is around $20 million, and if you take into account advertisement earnings, the figures reach over $30 million. A huge amount, which puts him among the top 10 highest-paid soccer players in the world. And even though no one really knows how big the player's amassed wealth is, adding up all the money he has ever made from soccer, some sources estimate that Paul Pogba has a net worth of around $120 million. Not bad, is it? And because he has a bigger fortune, Paul Pogba wins this final round. At the end of the match, Sadio Mané had 2 points to Paul Pogba's 4, making him the winner. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.